What happens if my car insurance company does not pay enough for my insurance claim? It's a question we get often. It's a valid question, and many people worry about this. Many times when we write a new policy for a client, they say, hey, when I have a claim, am I going to be taken care of? Well, that's the whole purpose of insurance, so it's a valid concern, as I said. So let's talk about that and let's break it down. There are some things that you can do if you feel you are not getting your fair share of an insurance claim and the insurance company is not taking care of you. The first thing, and it may seem obvious, but it's important to point out, you have to have the right coverage limits to make sure that you get the money you need in the event of an insurance claim. A lot of people focus solely on price, saving as much money on their insurance policy as they can, instead of focusing on the important thing, making sure they have the right coverage. If you go cheap on your insurance policy, then you may not have the insurance company pay you enough money for your insurance claim. That is not the insurance company's fault because you do not have the proper coverage, and in that case, there's nothing you can do. So the first thing you can do if you're worried about this is just make sure you have the proper coverage. Find a good insurance broker, talk to them, explain to them what you need and what you expect if you have an insurance claim, and they can make sure you have the proper coverage. Now, let's shift gears. Let's just believe that you have the right coverage on your insurance policy and the claims adjuster or the insurance company is just not taking care of you. There are a number of things you can do. The first thing is if you just feel like your insurance adjuster is not taking care of you, they're not responsive, they don't understand, you always have the right to ask for their supervisor and then tell that supervisor you would like a new claims adjuster assigned to you. It's very simple. They will grant you that request 99% of the time, and usually they get you over to a better claims adjuster that you jive with better and can communicate with better, and usually that solves the problem. Now, if that does not solve the problem, let's take, for example, let's say you have a vehicle and the vehicle is totaled and you were expecting $20,000 for the payout, and the insurance company is saying, no, sorry, we're only going to give you $16,000. There are things you can do. One of the things you can do is to pull comps from other places on the internet. So you can go find a similar vehicle to yours that was totaled with similar mileage that's for sale. And if those cars are selling for $20,000, which is what you expected, you can send those comps to the insurance adjuster and say, hey, my car's worth $20,000. Here's 5 comps to back that up. Please look them over. Again, 99% of the time when you show them these things that are backed up by facts, they will adjust their pricing and they will work with you to get you the money that you deserve. Another point that I should have addressed in the very beginning is just talk with them. A lot of people automatically assume that the claims adjuster is their enemy and they don't want to talk with them and they're very short with them. This is not the case. Your insurance company has a moral obligation, a legal duty to take care of you and to make you whole again. So just take the time to kindly, without aggression, talking to your claims adjuster and explaining why you feel like they are not giving you a fair shake and you're not getting the amount of payout that you wanted. A lot of times just a calm, honest conversation can solve those problems. If you try the first 2 points that I discussed and you're still not getting anywhere, you have 2 other options. The first option is to file a complaint with your state's insurance department. They will take those complaints seriously. They will reach out to the company, and many times if the state insurance department feels like you are getting the short end of the stick, they will help you become whole again and get you taken care of. That one should not be taken lightly. Only use that option if all other options have been exhausted. And then the other option, which you should probably do before you file a complaint with the state insurance department, is call a lawyer. Call a good lawyer that you can trust and explain to them your situation. They can guide you and help you get the payout that you need and that you deserve from the insurance company. But again, those last 2 options should be your last options. Many times simply asking for a new claims adjuster, having an honest, non-aggressive conversation with them, and then producing comps and other types of proof that you can find. Usually that solves the issue. And then my last point, like I always talk about, if you have a good independent insurance broker, you can call them and usually they can call and talk some sense into the insurance adjuster and help you out. That shows you the importance of not having an online insurance policy, but rather going through a local independent broker They can help you, they can be your advocate, and they can make sure that you get what you need from your insurance claim payout. As always, if you have any questions, post them below. I'm happy to answer them, and I will see you all in the next video.